Welcome to another Monday Madness at Kingdom of Nerds. We got Dom, we got Darth Lopez, we got Red Five, we got Sticks Boy, we got Brian Master of None, and we
Yo,
have Mr. International himself, Josh. What's going on, everyone?
What's up?
Hey,
hello.
long time no see.
Yeah, I know. A whole 24 hours.
24 hours back from Baltimore. How was it?
I thought it was great. The first Friday was just like free reign at the con. There was hardly anyone there. And then
Well, I
Saturday was
heard.
just like wall to wall people.
What con did you go to?
Baltimore.
Uh,
Yeah, it's my first time there. First time in Baltimore, actually.
Yeah, they
Will
were-
you go back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good question.
Now, the main thing is, did you find the
Yeah,
good deals?
I found a lot of good deals.
There you go.
Look at this. Let's say hi to the chat. Lord of Brooklyn, checking to see if Sticks ran out of Central 21 before the show. You know he did. He
Yeah,
snorted a
62
handful
plus,
of
man. Come on,
Flintstone kids. 10 million strong and growing. Hey, Joes. Evening all. Great show on
Yeah,
Friday. Well, your debut. AOA, Monster Panel, except Lopez. Wow.
wow, shots fired already.
Wow.
Dude.
Just started.
Man,
Trying to do both. Watch the game at the same time.
cut the game off.
Cut the game off. This is more important.
Real fan. I'm a real
It's the first week of the season, man.
negative.
It all
Exactly.
starts here.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
How do you think Jets fans feel right now? Losing Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
Week
boy.
one.
It's the first game of the season, first week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, first week.
He'll be back. Oh, look at this. Hey, Thade. Evening, fellas.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
I was talking to Thade earlier, and he was interested in being on the Friday comic show.
all right.
Nice.
get them on.
You know, I'm always welcoming new faces and new people and new talent. You know,
Why am I here?
Lopez. What happened? Recommendation from Dom.
Yeah.
Let's start. Anybody got any pickups tonight?
Yes,
I got a bunch.
Dom, do you want to go first? Go ahead.
Why not? No, you go first. Go ahead.
Let me grab
Got some
my.
new stuff. This is old stuff I have.
Yeah, let me grab my.
Old stuff is the new stuff again.
Yeah, old stuff is new stuff. So I got. As we said at the top of the show, we went to Baltimore Comic Con this weekend.
Yes.
Me, Bruce Fur, Pete, we're at Renovision, Marco. We met up with the one and only Mr. Steve Horn. Mike
Great
Bargain
guy, great
Comics.
guy.
Yes, I agree with that.
It's good. Good,
Had a great time.
Besides, he has
Had a good
1,600
time.
DCU variants that I want.
He's got a lot of good stuff.
I'll start out with the one. I only really got one book signed. So the Peenies were there. So I got this Beauty and the Beast signed by Wendy Peeney.
Nice.
They
Nice.
created Elf Quest and all that, and she does the art for Beauty and the Beast. So I
They
got her
should
to sign
make
that
up
for me.
on Ron Perlman. He's ugly enough to just be the beast himself.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, man.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Dom, Mr. GQ himself.
At one seller's booth, I picked up these books. These were 50 cents a piece.
Oh, nice.
So ISIS. I got this Christopher Eccleston, the
Oh,
Ninth Doctor there
bro.
as Destro.
Nice.
I
Oh,
got a copy of Visionaries.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that cartoon.
I picked up this because I hadn't seen it before. This is a Secret Origins, For Your Eyes Only Manila folder variant or cover. I don't know if it's a variant or not, but
Hey, Cynthia.
I thought it was. I hadn't seen it before, so I thought I'd get it. And then I got this King Kong.
Cool.
Can't go wrong with King Kong.
Zeke.
And then what was it? Third Eye had
Yeah.
some 50% off their variants, so I picked up
Yeah.
this Orphan Black.
That's a nice
Gold
cover.
foil border. I thought it was pretty cool.
Wait, somebody said foil.
RI. Yeah, gold foil. The gold edition. Then I picked up this one. I didn't think I had this one, and I'm still pretty sure I don't. This GI Joe sketch cover with the swords, the snake eyes, and that.
Nice.
Number 215.
Oof. All right. I love to see that on
And
IDW
then everyone's
book.
talking about the our 9.8 UFO. Well, I picked up a UFO.
Nice.
Why not? I thought it was pretty cool. I go pretty nuts for. I like UFO covers, so. And a couple of the last ones I got, these are
Pulls out a
what do you
stack
call
of
it?
50 books.
Yeah. Got myself a Doctor Who that I didn't have.
Nice.
I picked up a copy of Star-Lord Special Edition from 1982. It's got a Doctor Who story inside. Found myself I got a Booster Gold 14. And for our international friends, I got this El Planetea de los Mundos, Planet of the Apes.
Oh, nice.
Neta
That's
de
cool.
los mundos. I think.
I thought it was pretty cool.
No, that's Monos.
So,
Is it?
Yeah, it's Monos.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
we'll keep that to ourselves. Darth Dom, the star of Star Wars Sundays.
Yeah.
Thank you.
that's it for me.
You want to go next, Josh or Dom?
I got one.
All right.
Yeah, I got. Oh yeah, go with.
Oh, Josh.
Go ahead, Lopez.
Oh, I only
Yeah.
got one anyway, bro. Yeah. Took me a while to get this. You guys see it?
Yes, the top Spider-Man #1
Yeah, newsstand.
newsstand bronze gold.
Gold, yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, newsstand signed. It's the only
Yeah.
signed book.
It's dope.
Yeah. And I would have got it if it was signed or not. Kind of don't like where he put it. I never noticed it. I was more happy that it was a newsstand.
Still looks good. Not too bad.
Huh?
Still looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are hard. Those are hard to find. Can we say that nowadays?
Oh,
That's
jeez.
hard.
Yeah, kind of hard to find. Ghosts. I don't.
Anyway,
You can say
next.
as hard as you want.
All right.
Oh boy.
So
Newsstand gold.
I got one of
Fire,
these.
I love
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
that. Villa Lobos.
Yeah, this has the Poison Ivy Bartell centerfold because there's 3 different centerfolds you can get.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know it was
I haven't even opened mine.
Yep.
Wonder what
You should open it. See
What?
which one you got.
Mine says at CGC. God damn it.
And then I picked up 2 of those.
Now you'll know.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah. Third eye.
Third eye? Nice.
Yep. And then I picked up this. This is Nintendo Power 45. Nintendo
Sweet.
Power 45. But
Adam
it's
Pugsley.
Oh, Pugsley's Adventure, yeah.
it's the first appearance of Star Fox. It's got it.
Nice.
So just in
Nice.
case. Just in case. And then we got this Yugoslavian Tomb of Dracula #1.
Nice.
Dracula.
Yeah, it's like magazine size. It's pretty big.
That's awesome.
And then the German ASM 50.
He's spinny.
That's cool.
They spine.
Looks like a
They
mink
spine.
copy, too.
They spine.
And then we got the French Canadian ASM 129 and a 7.0.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is. That's
I
not
like one
Poison
of those.
Ivy. Is that Poison Ivy? Who is that?
No, that is Nightwing and
Batgirl.
is it supposed to Nightwing, I
Batgirl?
think, and someone.
That's Barbara Gordon.
That's nice. It's Jimenez. It's cool.
Yeah, and then there's I forget what the other one is.
I wonder if
That's
they're
all I
gonna.
have for pickups.
I wonder if they're gonna put that on the CGC slab about the centerfold.
When I send mine in, I'm gonna write it on there and see if they do it.
Which centerfold you get? Yeah.
Is it only the incentive that had different centerfolds?
I don't know. I didn't buy the regular.
What
There
do
you
you
go.
got, Dom?
All right, so I was going through some stuff yesterday, cleaning up, and it's always good to find stuff that I had, and it's nice to see the stuff that I bought. And you don't normally see it if you look on eBay or try to go to stores.
Yeah.
Going through my stuff, my Arabic Star Wars #1.
Oh,
Nice.
You know,
very
Oh,
nice.
wow.
that
I look,
it's and actually in pretty decent shape. I would love to get this graded down the road, but yeah,
Where
I
did you
found that.
find that?
I actually found it online. A guy a while ago, a few years ago, he had it online. I actually got it for $50.
Wow.
So
that's
Damn.
great.
Yeah, that's good luck getting that
That's
for
like-
$50 nowadays.
I know. And I'm very happy again because I thought it was like a scam, and it took a while to come, but then finally it came and this and that, and I was happy.
That's a
But-
crazy, crazy book.
You got to get that pressed.
This is what I really like. So this is a
Oh, yeah.
official, unofficial China Star Wars #1.
hmm
So back in the day when Star Wars came out, China didn't want any American propaganda coming across. So back in the early '80s, they had somebody create their own Star Wars book, and there were, of course, unofficial bootleg books, but there was a few of them. Now, the one thing that's really cool about this, when in hell will you ever see Darth Vader riding a Triceratops with his lightsaber out?
Dude, you need to scan that.
I know, right?
That
Pretty cool.
is sweet.
So I got that, and also the unofficial Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's really cool, and the story is completely absurd, but Boba Fett's in it. It's Boba Fett first appearance, so got that.
Those are tough too. Do you have any of the other ones or no?
No, I actually found these, and I just never got across to get the other ones. I was just happy to find the #1 in the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, that's
Which
awesome.
eventually, down the road, if I come across them, I'll definitely pick them up. But these are the two that I really wanted the most, and I didn't know they made an Empire Strikes Back one. I know they made a Star Wars one, but the Empire Strikes Back. Then I got these. You were talking about Yugoslavian, the Yugoslavian book you had of Dracula. I got the Yugoslavian Star Wars.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Copies
Oh, nice.
because they had to stop because they got caught. But this one, of course, this one is The Empire Strikes Back, the first appearance of Boba Fett. So I'm really happy I found those. And
Dude, killing it.
Wow.
so these are things that are been in my collection that it's always cool to come across. I just wanted to show.
yeah.
And then last but not least, I'll show you one more. The Mexican
Mhm.
Navarro,
Nice.
first Boba Fett.
Wow.
You know
How
the
nice is
downside of
that?
this?
That looks nice.
The little writing on there, and I know a lot of the books had writing back in the day.
Yeah.
Fine, but I'm very happy I found this. It took me over 5 years to find this.
It's tough, and that looks like a clean copy. Normally, they're pretty beat up.
Yeah, listen. If okay, so it'd probably be about a 6, maybe
Yeah.
a 6.5,
That's
Well, I don't
nice.
which I
Yeah,
would definitely love to
pretty
get
good.
graded just to preserve it and keep it, just to have it. But yeah, those are my my books. I'm very happy that I have these.
Yeah, that's
Very
sick,
nice.
dude.
Well, people are asking what's a Gnort, and that's a Gnort. Green Lantern, Gnort.
Yep.
Okay. So
Good.
he's the other centerfold.
Oh. Okay.
All right. You have anything, Red?
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. So I went to on Saturday. Me and my Heroes After Dark crew went to the.
Hey, Fedora.
We went to the Daytona Beach Comic Con,
Oh, nice.
and I picked up a bunch of stuff. I got Marvel Comics Presents #7, second print.
Oh, nice.
That's his daughter on the cover, right?
Yeah, it's not #6. It's not her first appearance,
Oh.
but it is.
Yeah.
It
Second
is
print.
#7.
Yeah.
What else? I got a Scotty Young Elektra.
Okay.
Nice.
Scotty Young was good.
I got this variant that I'd never seen of Astonishing X-Men.
Mm.
Some Psylocke variant. I got this. I always pick these up when I see them. Old 1997 Joe Mad
Yeah,
Rogue variant.
I think there's newsstands in that.
Yeah. And then I got I found this actually last week at a
Oh,
Tailspin.
nice.
Oh, cool.
yeah, Tailspin number 1. It's newsstand too, but I guess
Yeah.
it's 80, so.
Oh, I have that. Yeah.
I got this at the convention. It's a Kiss cover, Superior Spider-Man.
Mhm.
When Doc Ock was in Spidey's body. I picked up one of these. I'd never seen this before. Old MJ.
Yeah.
I think I have that.
It's a great cover.
Now the bigger books. I got the first appearance of the Mask.
Wow. Nice.
The MASQE.
Yeah, which it turned into the Mask, MASK
Yep.
eventually. I got a Wildcats number 1 newsstand.
Nice.
You don't see newsstand. The guy wanted $125 for it, and
What?
Really?
yeah, he thought it was something else, and I was just like, no, that's a $10 to $15 book, and he eventually came down. So
Jeez.
I got a
70.
Bloodstone number 1.
Nice.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, been wanting this for a while, so I was happy about that.
The Booty Bridge.
And last but not least, I got a
Oh, my
Nice.
name.
Astonishing
Ooh.
Ant-Man number 10, Jenny Frizen's Psylocke cover.
Oh.
Ah,
And it is
Nice.
What?
signed by
Oh.
Jenny Frizen.
Beautiful.
Somebody wants. Fedora wants to know how much. How much was that Elsa?
I paid $120 for it.
That's about right.
So,
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I got that. I got that raw. I don't think it's nowhere near 9.8, but
so yeah, I've been wanting this for a long
yeah.
time. So I saw that on the wall. He said it was 20% off of whatever price they had on it, and I couldn't pass it up.
Oh yeah.
Signed by Jenny Frizen. I was
Wow.
that's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably prefer that book over that Spider-Man book.
And then I also got if anybody likes statues, I got an Ahsoka statue.
The great Ahsoka Tano.
Nice.
Pay for that. What do you pay? Like 120? Was it 120?
125, yeah.
Oh, 125. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all I got.
Beautiful.
All right.
Nice.
Beautiful.
So I was at Baltimore and I picked up a few things.
All DC. So let's get let's go DC. No.
If people are jumping for joy in the DC box, we finally sold some. Now.
You know,
He bought some books you can make slime from.
150 AOA.
you know, I'm always getting abused here. Jeez.
Oh, there's some good
All right.
books.
I got from Third Eye. They were doing like half off all the variants. So we
Yep.
got the Han Solo photo cover.
Nice.
I got this Army of Darkness.
Nice.
Ash.
This Momoko.
Nice.
All these was like $5.
Yeah, that was.
And then I found
Crazy
this
deal.
guy. He was doing like 3 for like 15 or whatever. And I found these in the box. Static.
Nice.
Another Static.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a box full of Statics. I was just like, wait,
But
what?
aren't those like? Is it the later printings that carry value?
They all carry
The later
value
printings
because
are
very
the
hard to
later
find.
printings are less than the population.
Wow.
So
Dang, cleaning house.
Yeah. I'm trying to flip all that. I never hunt DC, dude. I should.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I cleaned out all his Static books he had.
I don't
You gonna
blame
get them graded?
I gotta check them out, see if they're worth being graded. Haven't taken a chance to open them yet. Look at them.
Jeez, what'd you do? Walk away with a short box?
Yeah. You told us, hey, pick up static number.
How many issues were in that run?
45.
45.
He's got all 45 to show.
We're about to see all 45.
I'm missing like 20 something. I don't have that many.
What, like 50 cents a piece?
No, they were like 3 for 15 or whatever.
3 for 15.
Okay.
So $5.
Awesome.
Cool.
That's cool.
And then I've been looking for this book forever. Well, I'll leave that. And I got this from Third Eye Comics, $5.
Okay.
Alien.
It's the 1 in 50.
Is it a 1 in 50?
Yeah.
Which was that, number 2?
Issue number 1.
Number 1. That's the second run.
What's up, Vince?
I think that's the second run.
Hey, Vince.
I don't know. Those are really good reads, man. Those Alien books.
I've been
Yeah,
looking for this in a clean copy for a while now. Teen Titans number 25. I love this cover.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
That is a nice cover.
Yeah.
That looks really
Clean.
nice.
It really was nice.
Who
I
got
think-
killed?
Huh?
Who got killed on that cover? What were they saying?
I think
The most important man in the world, then you killed him.
Who?
I don't know. Honestly.
you gotta read the book.
Gotta read the book.
Fuck that.
I'll look it up later. Spidey Super Stories number 1.
Nice.
Yeah, if I'd seen that, I'd have grabbed it too. How much did you get that one for?
30,
30.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him for like.
Yeah, everything was like 50% off in his box. That guy's boxes. I
Yeah,
went,
I was gonna say I've seen him for 50 or so. That's a good deal.
ISIS number 1.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that book.
Nice.
Justice Society Untold Origin special.
AOA says you got took on those static books.
What happened?
You got took on those static books.
Yeah, he
$5 a piece.
That guy was like, yes.
did. Yes.
Finally.
I sold some fucking static books.
They've been in this box for 15 years.
Spider-Gwen 1,
Oh, fuck.
the
Oh, I
hip hop
like that.
variant.
Hell yeah.
And Gotham City Sirens number 1.
Oh, love it.
Yep.
And then today I got picked in the mail came the Art Germ Cammy.
Nice.
I'm done with our drum.
And I want to show this off in honor of 9/11 that I have.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude, that's
That's
sick.
nice.
Is that an incentive?
What?
Was it
No,
an
this
incentive?
this is the black cover.
Who did all the work?
Yeah, I was
Uh,
a hobby.
Douglas Price. Signed and sketched by Douglas Price. It's a killer cover.
It's a great sketch.
I've seen a few done on that book that are
That's
gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I see you, that dude Vince. I see you, bro. So it's another football fan watching the game, multitasking.
On my
So-
team yesterday, I'm good.
Let's get into the news, guys. What's going on around the world and in movie, comic news today? First up, we have Daniel Radcliffe has reportedly been cast in Deadpool 3 for a secret role.
Cameo.
You know,
He's been
Wolverine.
ain't Wolverine, bro. I bet it is. I don't think it's Wolverine myself.
He's going to be a young Wolverine.
He's been training. He's like ripped as shit, man. He's been working out hard. So
Really?
he's gonna be covered up as CGI. He's something else.
No. I would guess that he's going to be the leader of the Hellfire Club.
Sebastian Shaw.
Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah.
Sebastian Shaw, huh?
That's how.
I think he killed that role.
Who
I'd love for
reported
him to be
this?
Wolverine.
It's just a rumor from one of the scoopers.
Reddit.
Mhm.
I think he'd do an amazing Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he'll be great Wolverine. He's a really good actor.
He is. That he is. He's done some good stuff.
Look past his
I like
Harry
him as
Potter
Weird
stuff.
Al.
And, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's anybody else he could play besides Shaw and Wolverine?
I can't think of anybody.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I was thinking, what was the character created for X-Men Adventure? Morph.
Morph.
Morph?
Yeah.
Oh.
Havoc, Morph,
Yeah.
Cyclops. I mean, he could do any of those guys.
Yeah.
It's not officially in the MCU, so
Right. Could be anybody.
Next up,
Oh,
we got.
We can
What
see
was
what
that?
happens with that because at the end, Secret Wars is going to be coming out right after Deadpool. So there's going to be a huge change. They're going to reboot the Marvel universe. You're going to have the X-Men already infused in the. So you never know. Maybe he might wind up being a significant role down the road.
I
They
don't think it'll
always
be like
actually
a Captain
talk.
America thing.
He's actually the right height for Wolverine too, unlike Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Is he?
So
Yeah, Wolverine's only like 5'3".
No, yeah.
yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
That short?
No, I don't think he's that short, but I don't know.
Yeah, like 5'6".
Gotta get Peter Dinklage to play Wolverine.
Yeah.
I can just see the
That's a little too
Cannonball
short.
special.
Fastball, yeah.
Fucking Danny DeVito.
Fastball special.
Yeah, right.
Wow, you guys are horrible. Next up, Taylor Swift Era Tour movie has agreed to SAG's proposal and have secured an interim agreement. Taylor and her team came to us. The only way she could do it is the right way. There's SAG director Duncan Crabtree, Ireland.
What a name.
The agreement terms were 11% raise in the minimum pay for actors, a 23% raise for stunt performers, increased contributions to health and pension funds, demands for revenue sharing, and guidelines around the use of AI. The terms of the agreement are laid out in a 70-page document based largely on the union's last counteroffer to the studios before talks broke down.
They're really.
How many of How many
sorry.
of that is actually in her tour movie though? I mean,
There
What,
must be like extra footage that they shot
yeah.
that's not at the site. You know what I mean?
You know,
This was what she had to agree to before she could even record to make like the concert movie.
I would guess so.
I'm telling you, you know what the crazy thing is that we're living in a world where you know people want to get the easy way out of doing things and save money. But meanwhile, all these big corporations are making this ton of money and they're sitting back, and we're the ones that are doing all the work for them to make the money, which really sucks because the stunt performers, think about it. How many stunt performers got hurt? Hurt or died doing stunts in all these action movies, or how many it's a shame that they want to do the AI thing, but at the end of the day, AI, you're still getting the likeness of a person, and that person still should get money out of it, even if they're not involved in a project.
Yep.
Might have 3 thumbs, but that's all right.
Yeah, if they're using their likenesses without their permission, they should be paid. That's why I'm waiting for someone to start regulating AI. It needs to be regulated.
Well, regulated, it's not even, it's just starting. That's the whole thing. We don't know how this is going to perform. We might not even be writers or actors anymore if they do AI. You get the AI to write the movies, direct the movies, and star in the movies, and there you go. There's your movies. So we don't know what the hell's going to go on. Hopefully, it can come to a conclusion, because if this lasts until the end of the year, we're not going to have anything next year. You know that for a fact. Whatever is supposed to be coming out will be stretched out all next year, and then 2026 and 27. There'll be really nothing out there because they won't be able to film.
Well, they got all the movies they pushed back to next year anyway, the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about the stuff
It's about the TV shows.
Yeah.
What about streaming services? Are they going to lose subscribers if they're not putting out any new content?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't think this was going to go on as long as it has. And I mean, it's still going.
Right.
That's the biggest thing about this Taylor Swift movie, is that it was like the biggest slap in the face to like production studios and stuff like that, because they're not willing to agree to any of those terms, and she could do it by herself. And she skipped all the studios and just shopped it, direct to theaters.
Right.
So like she completely, cut out the movie industry and did things that they're not willing to do to put this movie out. So it's kind of crazy.
They all turned her down, didn't they? Didn't they all say no, and then she just said, "I'll do it
No,
myself"?
I don't know who said that, but she never went to any. You think a studio's
okay.
going to turn down a Taylor Swift movie? Come on.
Right.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I don't think that was true.
Yeah.
I this is going to make a ton of money, unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately? Oh, she's an artist.
She deserves it. She's
Yeah.
willing to give a 23% raise and do all that stuff. Go for it.
Yep.
No one else is willing to do it.
People can't hate.
I will say this about the strike. It has given me the opportunity to see some content on Netflix that I would not have watched otherwise, like a lot of foreign films.
Yeah.
Caught up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some foreign zombie movies on there that are excellent. There's one there. There's a French one and a German one.
Dave says AI has nothing when it comes to human ingenuity, and AI cannot produce heart or emotion.
Yet.
Well, not yet.
Hmm.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not until Cyberdyne takes over.
Yeah. Your Skynet is on the verge of happening for real. And people
Yeah, fall television is in jeopardy. Shit, we're about pretty much in fall, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're
There's
closer
so much.
to Skynet than we ever have.
Abbott Elementary and Ghost on CBS.
Joe, you're gonna be part of my new Bollywood Fridays segment, all right?
We'll have a whole panel about Bollywood.
Welcome to Bollywood.
They Clone Tyrone is really good.
I've been meaning to watch that. I keep forgetting about it.
You know, ignore the trailers.
Oh, I
Because I didn't want to
trailers
watch
were
it because of the
hilarious.
trailer. You know, just me, myself. But after you watch it, it's actually really good. Next up, we have first look at Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Did you guys all watch the teaser trailer?
I did.
Yeah.
Waste of my time.
Yeah.
What?
I'll never get that 50 seconds
That
back.
trailer was amazing.
It was all right.
Trail-
It was all
It was a
right.
trailer for a trailer.
It was a
You
like
got to see the comic book accurate costume. You got to
Okay.
I didn't even see this guy in the trailer. I don't even know
Okay.
where they got that pick.
when does this movie come out?
see December.
Is he riding a seahorse bird with an octopus?
Yeah.
It's just a seahorse
Yeah,
with a octopus.
So it's dead on arrival, right? This movie.
I mean, I
Well,
would have
I
thought
don't-
they would have started promoting it a little bit earlier, but
Well, it got pushed
alright.
back a couple of times because of the whole.
No, because
Yeah,
'Cause
3
it's
months
sucks.
out, that's usually the
Yeah,
average.
Yeah, it's 3 months out. That's when they start pushing it.
Yeah, that's the average, but I thought this trailer was a waste of time.
Well,
just give
and
us
the-
the whole trailer.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Harley Quinn have something where she went back in time and got rid of Aquaman, the weakest link of Super Friends, and Aquaman never existed? If I'm not mistaken, that I read something that she was doing that
In the comic book?
in the comic books or something, or her cartoon TV show that she went back.
Oh, that was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon, right? I knew I read
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, the seahorse is a reference to the Aquaman cartoon where he used to ride a
Yeah.
giant seahorse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And Momoa was making it cool.
What's
I
with the
don't even.
octopus stuff?
I can't lie. I don't care. I'm not gonna see this, and I don't care.
Same.
Show us on this.
Like this
seahorse
dude
for
is
Aquaman.
like, especially after DC just chose to make him the biggest butt of all their TV show jokes. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'll wait for Max.
And
Like-
and there
like-
is not going to be another Aquaman movie, right? Because he is supposedly cast as someone else. So who cares?
Well, nobody knows
Possibly.
that for sure.
He was cast as who?
He does. Well, everyone's thinking Lobo, right?
Super.
Yeah, I
good.
mean, he
they're
had that
going,
video where he.
That's not confirmed, is it?
No, but he's not
No,
gonna.
no.
He's not gonna be
No, he's-
Aquaman anymore.
He gave an interview that he's always going to be Aquaman. No one's replacing him.
Mr. Mix.
Yeah, that's
because
because
it's probably because they were
make
smart
this
and chose.
movie again.
Yeah, they chose to just never make an Aquaman movie ever again.
Yeah.
I
The
don't
first
know. I
one
like-
did over $1 billion.
Yeah, I like the first movie, man. It was fun. Myself. But I won't go see
First
it.
movie was good.
So
So I have faith in James Wan. So
yeah. Juan is a good
he
director.
hasn't made a bad movie yet.
No. Can't think of it.
Yeah.
Produces the movie.
Next up, we
Wrong-
have in January 1993, McMahon launched Monday Night Raw as the promotion's flagship show, and it continued to be a force in television and wrestling ever since. However, this week, WWE is set to be sold to UFC's parent company, Endeavor, with WWE and UFC merging to form the $21 billion brand TKO. In a press release last week, Endeavor and WWE announced they expect to close previously announced transaction to form TKO Group Holdings on September 12, 2023. With the deal set to go through on Tuesday, that means tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw will be the last one before the historic sale and thus the final broadcast of the McMahon-owned era.
I'm watching it right now. I have it on right now.
Okay.
Just to clarify, it won't be the last Monday Night Raw.
No, it won't be. But
No.
it might be a different. They might promote it differently when it comes, like the way it's been
Oh yeah.
pushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll say is if Joe Rogan shows up on WWE, I'm out.
Why?
Yeah,
It's
that
all
probably-
over.
I don't know the way he handles the UFC guys. I don't think it's the way it should be, but because UFC should be different than WWE. It's not scripted.
Well,
You know,
no,
it's
well,
not.
there might be some crossovers. There could be. You know, you might have a couple of.
Well, we've had that before. I mean, Brock Lesnar was a UFC.
Well, I know, but now it'll promote the like. You might get, you might get the friggin' what's his face coming on. Fuck this, fuck that. What's his face? What's that? I can't even think of his name right now.
Just means UFC is going to be fake now.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think it's going to be separate brands. They said they said separate brands.
I mean, I don't think they'd merge them like that. I think it'll be separate. Whatever they're going to call it on this side, and
No, it's going to be called TKO, both of them.
Well, you could actually look at it this way. If you have like a big like WrestleMania moment, you could have a couple of UFC guys promoting WrestleMania.
They're
So
rebranding. Oh no, that's terrible.
So Monday Night TKO is what we're gonna get now.
I'm not a-
Who knows?
I don't know.
Tell them, right.
End of an era.
I do like how Triple H takes on the show, so hopefully they'll keep him into that position.
I doubt it. I think they're
That's
going
my
to
only take on him.
purge all the family.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
They should.
Yeah, they should. It's time. It's probably time. They had a good run, man.
Yeah, but who are you going to put in their place?
You don't.
Anybody else?
I don't know. Like I thought like the Vince was like not
Well,
even
Vince
a part of
definitely
this
needed to
anymore
go.
because he was like a trash human being, but he still is somehow.
only
So they
the-
all just need to go.
Yeah, Vince definitely needed to
You're the
go.
whole bloodline, even Triple H.
It's going to be sad because me growing up watching wrestling, the McMahon's always had always part of the story about things, and the whole Stone Cold Steve Austin against Vince. You're never going to replace that classic stuff.
Dude,
You know,
ready?
There were some good moments.
Oh yeah.
I'm bummed out Bray Wyatt. May he rest in peace, dude. I actually started watching
there
wrestling
you go. Nice. I like that.
way back because of
That
him.
was awesome.
Back, but
Some dude had two of these, so I bought them.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
At the bottom too. Yeah, that's great.
I don't know. Hopefully they'll get some better storylines because this whole bloodline thing has been going on for
yeah, it's
like 2
going
years now. Come on.
Well, look, the
It's
bloodline
going
thing,
too long, dude. It is.
and what's his face? Coming in anytime soon. He's gonna be out for another couple of weeks. For Roman Reigns, which makes no sense. You want your fighting champion. He's never on TV, which really sucks. You know,
Is he still battling leukemia?
yeah, he is. But
Yeah.
the fact he's just been out. The show. He's just been wrestling. I think doing movies and doing other stuff.
No, he's
Yeah.
great. He's
Yeah.
got a contract like Lesnar. He doesn't have to. He only has to appear every now and then.
But you hold the championship hostage.
You're right.
I want to see fight for the championship.
That's why. What's his name? Seth Rollins says I'm a fighting champion because he's showing up more. I don't know. I was into it a little bit. Kind of waited on Bray Wyatt to come back, and then I think they mishandled that character. But I don't know. I think I'm done.
As much as Roman Reigns, people like Roman Reigns, I want to see him get taken out by Ron Breaker. Ron Breaker win the belt. There you go.
Ron
Went on
Breaker.
too long, and then that LA Knights kind of isn't.
I like LA Knight.
but he
I
is.
like LA Knights.
I like
It's
LA Knight.
kind of a knockoff, but
Well, you know what? What do you want? At this day and age, it sells.
yeah, no, it works. I'm not.
People are cheering I love the nostalgia stuff. He's a crossover between The Rock and Stone Cold. That's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's
It's
also
kind of cheesy, bro. But yeah,
What? WWE is cheesy.
right. But that character,
What?
Yeah, but sometimes there's extra cheese with that cheese, you know, and that's
wrestling's cheesy, man. Come on, you know
Yeah.
what do you want for entertainment? It's sports entertainment.
that's why I don't watch it as much as I used to.
Lopez is going to be waiting a long time for Bray to come back. Too soon, AOA. Too soon.
Yeah, come on, jackass.
jeez.
Respect.
That was a big
Who let
loss.
him in? Yeah.
You know, for WWE losing Bray Wyatt because of what I heard that he was going to come back and had a whole big storyline. They're going to bring back the Wyatts. They're going to come back. It's going to be a whole
Correct, Joe. Male soap operas.
Yeah, it
Facts.
is. I would run Monday nights.
In spandex.
I taped every episode of Raw. I taped every episode of Raw from 2000, like 2006. I had every episode. And when I moved out of the apartment, I had a big blow up the landlord. I moved out and get another apartment.
Mhm.
I left all the videotapes there. I said, "Fuck it, I don't want them."
Was that your spank bank?
What happened?
Ah,
Wow.
wow. That came out of left field.
Sorry.
What are we in Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that. Next up, after enchanting audiences around the world, The Little Mermaid made a big splash on Disney Plus this weekend. A live-action reimagining of the studio's animated classic. It's the most viewed Disney movie premiere on Disney Plus since Hocus Pocus 2. 16 million views in its first few days.
I apologize. I played a part of that. I watched it. I didn't finish watching it though, but I'll say Melissa McCartney is the best thing in that movie for me so far. Ursula.
I need to watch it.
It's not bad. It's all right, but it's not the cartoon. It's not the classic.
It's live action. Cartoon's fake. It's all fake.
And I think I don't mean to be rude, but I think they shrunk her. And my wife noticed this.
Oh, jeez, Lopez.
And I'm just, dude, my wife.
It's for little girls. Stop.
That's what I told her. My wife was the one who brought. I don't know the actress. She was like, "Hey, she's big boobed, but on here she's not." I go, I don't know who she is. I know there was some controversy because whatever, you know. There's
different gravity in the ocean. That's why.
Yeah, like, well, they had to they flattened her chest out.
Well, listen.
Remember, there's shrinkage. So
lucky she's not
back. Like the CGI.
What am I dealing with here? Somebody help me.
Cold ocean water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in the pool.
It's still.
You know what? I was wrong. I thought that this wouldn't work out because of the controversy and stuff like that. That people didn't want to see it, but I was wrong. I'd be the first to admit that, that it didn't make the money that it was supposed to make. That they had like a $7 million, $800 million projected, and it made less than that, and it failed. I was wrong. And you know what? More people watched this than I anticipated, and you know what? All that controversy shit goes out the window because people just want to make controversy, and all those YouTube channels want to make clicks. So I put that stuff up, and I admit that was wrong.
Between the selling of the soundtrack, but digital.
I just don't like them
when it comes to 4K. This is making a killing.
They changed the lines in the music when that I took out. I kissed a girl.
I did notice some change in the music.
Yeah,
I did a little bit.
And they want
to how beat for beat is it for the animated?
It's close. It's really
close.
But they took out some lines. I think.
Yeah. I stopped when they're going on their first date.
Yeah, I just realized because I didn't watch it. Like I told my wife, I told my wife that this thing was going to fail. And
see, I didn't think it was going to fail. I just didn't think it would make $1 billion because
they didn't need to make $1 billion.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think it did.
Not every movie has to make $1 billion to be good.
The fact that I thought it was going to fail for one reason. You know why? Because make new stuff. Stop making stuff. And just changing genres and changing.
You might have a point.
Make something new. That's the problem, with Hollywood.
Well, there's also, as long as people keep going to the movies and seeing these, they will keep making them.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the toys keep selling, they'll keep making it.
Lies. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, all their other live action
What
stuff
was that,
has
Master
done
of None?
good. Not this great as this one did, right? I mean, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, they've all done good, but not this great. So
I meant to go see this in the theaters, but I forgot. I wanted to, so now I can watch it. I didn't realize it was on Disney Plus already.
Yeah.
I'm still not
Yeah,
watching.
it had great legs in the theaters.
I'm a grown ass man.
But still, I still have no hope for Snow
I don't know
White
what to
and the
do.
Misfits.
yeah.
All right. Next up, the segment everyone's been waiting for.
Oh boy.
Star Wars Ahsoka Episode 4.
Okay. Here we go. Love her.
Me too.
Yeah.
She's great.
She
I'm
is.
trying to
hope they
think of
don't
what she's
kill her.
been in before, though.
I will say this. I thought the episode was meh
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah.
agreed.
It was amazing.
You know
The
what?
cinematography was amazing.
Yep. It had
Yeah.
everything that Star Wars fans wanted. It had the lightsaber battles. It had some
Yeah.
space stuff. It had a lot of lore, and it just really resonated with a lot of the Star Wars fans. And you know what? And of course, people are going to criticize things, but me personally, I think this was the best one out of all the episodes so far.
Mhm.
I'm really enjoying this, and I want to see more. And of what I heard, that Shin and Balin are supposedly going to be around longer than people were anticipating, and it sucks that Ray Stevenson passed away because he is putting on such a friggin'
Yeah.
fantastic show.
I like he
He's the
managed
best part.
Yeah,
overpowered her. That was good. Because I didn't want it to make it, where Ahsoka handled him, and then you know what I mean. She had to, but I like what he told her about Anakin.
Yep.
He told her when he tells her, everywhere you and your master went, destruction followed." So kind of like it tells you more of his thinking where he's at, as far as what the Jedi Order was, and where he's at now, and his thinking of it. So that's what I'm more interested about. Is that dude? I
You know
want
who he reminds me of? Thanos. Think about it. Thanos wanted to cut half the population. He was doing for the right of good,
Right.
but he's a madman. That's what Balin is.
Let's wipe the slate clean and let's start new. But I don't. I mean, we'll see how it plays out, dude. I don't. Will he just be like Thrawn's lapdog? It'll be interesting to see what they.
No, he's not. I think he's got a bigger master plan. I think
He might.
it doesn't. It's not for Thrawn or Morgan. I think those at least he don't care about them because I think once he gets what he wants, he's going to try to eliminate both of them. That's in his mind, and I think also the opposite. I think Morgan is already thinking about their elimination too as well once she gets what she wants. So it should be pretty interesting to see where it turns from this.
Yeah.
I saw a theory that once everybody gets to this new galaxy, they're going to end up having to team up and fight some other bigger thing out in the world.
Oh, out there.
The Vong or the
one of the Vong or something. I forget what the other one was.
the Grisk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something out there in yeah.
Well, listen, it's me personally. I think Filoni's doing like a nice reset. If you really think about it, going to a new galaxy where it's different, where things you haven't seen before, they can play with different things. Because in this galaxy, we all know that there's black, white, there's dark, there's light, there's good, evil. We don't know what's in that galaxy, which is really cool. So I'm still waiting, like I said, for the lesbian love story between Shin and Sabine. That's what I want.
It was an amazing episode. I really been enjoying the character of Balin.
Yeah.
Yes, Balin's awesome. Yep.
Balin's been the best of the show so far.
Oh.
His ideals, he's such a strong presence.
Yeah, dude. Right. And his line delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, when he like when they first lock up with the lightsabers, and he does that grunt, and he pushes her lightsaber down, and he's like a tank at her, dude. And then when they're behind that stone, and he just cuts the stone, it's like letting her know, look, I'm not fucking around with you. But I think Ahsoka was holding back a little bit,
and he didn't want to fight her. He didn't want to fight her.
He didn't want to fight her. And
he,
look, besides,
did he? come on, he tells her inevitable, but it's not like the conversation. They engage in conversation.
Listen,
I don't think Ahsoka went there to fucking talk. I think she went there to do what she needed to
she
do.
went there, and think about it. She doesn't know who he is. He obviously knows who she is, and all her faults that led to the fall of the Jedi. He hates her. He hates Anakin for doing
all that lineage. Yeah,
and that's what I think he's after. He's after to go to the world between worlds. He wants to change that time period to bring up the Jedi Order again. That's, I think, in his mind, and I see that's what he's looking at. The change.
I mean, we'll see. Like, bring back Thrawn, and he can what? I don't know.
No, he don't care about, but he wants to help to bring back Thrawn because he wants the power that Thrawn has, which is the world between worlds. Which I keep saying, he has it built in his ship. They took the pieces from Athal when it crashed down. They rebuilt it
on Rebels.
Right. So obviously he has that power. So we'll see. That's what he wants. It might be something else. I don't know, but ultimate power. The world between worlds is the ultimate power you possibly have.
So I'm gonna have to go back and watch that part of Rebels because I don't remember Thrawn knowing about the world between worlds. I don't remember that. I remember them looking at the Mortis, trying to unlock Mortis. But other than that, I don't remember them. I thought that was just all Ahsoka. I don't remember that. I remember the wells. I don't. I'd have to go back and watch.
That's why. Look, that's what I'm trying to say. When it comes to stuff like this, people, even though, which I don't understand why a company like Lucasfilm wouldn't promote their cartoons to go back and watch Clone Wars, watch certain arcs of Clone Wars, all the arcs with Ahsoka. Go back and watch Rebels so you get an idea about this, because this is actually Rebels Season 5 called Ahsoka, if you really think about it. And even if they don't say watch it, as a fan, I should just go and watch it just to try to get the idea of what's going on. 9 out of 10 times, Filoni might not do what we're talking about, but there's bits and pieces that make sense if he does, and hopefully we'll see. I hope the world between worlds is the big thing. I'm not crazy about Star Wars, time travel, Star Wars, but it's not time travel. It's just certain points in the
I don't think
the events that happened. So
I don't think there's no reboot, no reset, none of that coming. I think it'll just be a quick training purpose, quick conversation. Half the episode, hopefully, with him, Anakin and Ahsoka. All right, you got your lesson. Now go and do what you got to do.
Well, look,
now
that Ray Stevenson's passed away, and they said that there was going to be more stories with him. Who do you think would make a great Balin to step in the shoes of Ray Stevenson that could actually portray that character if they go further?
Jedi.
I was gonna say, I know this great guy in Hawaii.
Yeah, Jedi. Yeah, great guy in Hawaii. I know, right?
Hey, Master of None, what do you think about the Ahsoka episode so far? Brian?
Huh?
Talking to me? What? Oh.
Which one?
Master of None, what do you think of the episode so far?
So far so good, man. I haven't had any complaints. It's a great show. Just solid. I love Rebels, and I like it a lot.
See, I like that. I like an easy, quick answer. Everybody's all these things. I'm part of that thing. But when someone just comes out and says it's solid, I like it, it's enjoyable, that's it.
They said it's not time travel.
That's good.
It is shattered points in the Force.
Yes, I know. It's not time travel.
Yeah, they can just see.
And AOA said, I love man grunt noises, Darth Lopez. AOA, time out for you.
At the end, like, people were complaining about the world between worlds, that it could change a lot, but it also could make something better if you tweak it, if you do it the right way. If you do it the wrong way, you'll have complaining fans for the rest of your life, and everything you do, nobody will be happy.
Yeah, they got to be careful how they use it.
I mean,
exactly.
So you and Bruce, you and Josh said it was just meh for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is that?
It for me, it was just like the writing was stupid for me,
Stupid.
and some of the actions just like
You're stupid.
why why would she jeopardize the whole world just to save Ezra? It made
Yeah.
no sense to me.
Well,
That could be. That's just.
She
I don't know.
sacrificed Ahsoka so
I
she can get Ezra back.
I think that was. Remember when Ahsoka tells her, "Are you fuck?
You're stupid, Brad. Man.
Remember when Ahsoka tells her, "Are you with me?" Like, remember she tells her in the ship, "Are you with me? I need to know you're with me," or something like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just that was all part
That was
of
foreshadowing to let us all know that she was not with her.
right. No matter what, we know what the plan is. You know what I mean? Maybe they got their own thing.
well, think about it. Didn't Ahsoka turn around and tell her that you can't think about Ezra? We have to say, I don't want Thrawn coming back, so you're gonna have to sacrifice that scene, Ezra. So
Yep.
if you think about it, look, everybody's fucked up. Their minds are all messed up at everything that's happened. It's been a long time, and you're finally very close to finding Ezra that's been missing since way before New Hope. If you really think about it, they've been out there for the longest time.
Well, I was trying to say, no matter what, if Ahsoka survives, I'm guessing Sabine knows she's going to survive. And if I'm with them, then I know that you'll come get me. That's how I look at it. I look at it's all part of a plan.
Well, exactly. I think it's
Plan B. If we go to Plan B, this is Plan B. I'm hoping, you know what I mean? Or even if it was intentional and those characters don't know it, right? But Sabine is with them. Now I got to go. She obviously burnt her hand. So I'm going to assume that that's where she gets the map, right? Somehow.
I'm saying she burnt her hand and then she picks up again and it wasn't hot. I didn't. I was just like, wait,
listen, it's like a pan. Think about it. You have a pan in the fire. It's hot. You have it off for a while. It cools down.
Oh, it's Sabine picked it up.
But it was only on the ground for like 5 seconds.
But you know what? You don't know. Maybe it's the way the atmosphere is. Things cool down quick. You don't know. It's just
maybe it's really cold.
Look, at the end of the day,
Dom, you remind me of somebody I know, one of my friends, Max.
Those little things.
You don't know. You don't know.
I mean, look, I get it. All right, she picks it up, but that's like
But very little. Look, I actually turned around and said that, you're going back to Indiana Jones when he grabbed the thing and he had the thing in his hand, and they're gonna go that route. But me personally, look, I think it's all staged. I think Ahsoka can read minds and can telepathically talk to Sabine. And because, Balin can read minds too, it's all planned with Ahsoka saying, listen, go with it. We got the map. I think there's something. I don't think Sabine betrayed Ahsoka.
No, clearly not, dude. I mean, maybe if you call it, stupid's pretty harsh, but if you want to say maybe that's a little bit cheese writing, I guess. I mean, we know she's not going to let Sabine. She's going to go get Sabine, dude. I mean,
look, Star Wars doesn't make sense. We all know that. It's Star Wars. If it made sense, it'd be boring. We wouldn't have conversations like this and talk about stuff.
Yeah, we're not saying it's the worst thing in the world. We just didn't enjoy it. I've enjoyed all the Disney Plus Star Wars, so I feel like I'm allowed to at least say that one episode is meh, because you guys complain about everything.
Right.
This is the first time I've heard anyone not complain.
Well, yesterday I had a blow up on the Star Wars Wars show last night.
You have a blow up on a Star Wars show?
Yeah.
No.
I was saying that you're watching all these YouTubers that are coming out, and they're dictating what's good and what's bad.
Nah, you're letting them.
And majority of them.
Star Wars theory can kick rocks.
Wet behind the ears. They weren't there from the beginning. And if you're from the beginning, I could say you can tell your piece. If you liked it, you didn't like it, or whatever, and then go on and say, "Oh my God, it's the greatest thing ever." And all their opinions shouldn't mean jack shit because you weren't there from the beginning.
Harsh, Dom. That's like saying that's.
I'm just saying. No, listen to me. I'm just because if you look at all these YouTubers out there, they criticize. They'll say this, they say that, and I can name a few that I really learned to hate in the pandemic. That really freaking annoyed the shit out of me. And it's like you're
letting them. Why watch them though? Let me tell you.
There was nothing else on. It was the pandemic.
you know what I did for Ahsoka? I'm not watching nobody's content, no review on it or not.
Hey, look,
Get all that shit out of my mind. I don't even watch what you guys do.
Well, it's
is
the
it
same
so
thing.
the
Like,
Empire Strikes Back?
Because
Hell no, it'll never be the Empire Strikes Back.
you've let them, and I'll agree with the fellas over there. You've let them dictate your happiness to Star Wars, bro. It's a little bit too much. You know what I mean? Like I've watched some of the people that you watch. Their content is nonsense. It's for views. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. And I don't agree with half of their opinions. They just hate Disney and want it to fail. But I'm not going to let anybody. I can let Star Wars piss me off by itself. I don't need other people, bunch of nobodies like me and us, ruin my Star Wars for me when I could do it myself.
Exactly.
You know, I just kick back from all the Star Wars content lately.
well, the people,
everybody complaining about Anakin,
the reason
right?
people watch, sorry, Doc, the reason people watch these YouTubers is because either they love what they're saying, they believe what they're saying, or they're just watching it to see what outrageous stuff they're going to say next.
Yeah,
So they keep coming back.
well, look,
maybe some of them feel that way though. I think
I
some
like
of
to
them
hear different opinions on the people who talk about stuff, but I just don't like a lot of people being hypocrites on certain aspects. And look, I know Disney hasn't had the best track record with the Star Wars shows and Star Wars in general, but when it comes down to it, if I turn around and say, "Oh yeah, Ahsoka sucks. It's shit. It's garbage. This and that," and people are like somebody that wasn't born in 1977, that was born like in 1990, says, "Oh, how can you say that?"
You can.
I can say that. I have a right to say that because I saw it. And I'm
But you can't.
Yeah,
Time you can't.
Star
You
Wars.
can't invalidate. You can't invalidate their opinion.
Right.
Just
I
because
know,
you
but-
were born before
No,
'77.
but the way I see it, because the critique, how people critique to certain things and aspects.
That's
it's
just
never gonna
YouTubers,
be-
though, Dom.
It's never
They're
going
a
to be
handful of
some
shitheads
1977,
in a basket of
1980,
shit.
1983. It's
I
never
was
gonna be
born. I was born in 1987, and I think Star Wars is absolute trash up until Disney Plus. So
okay. Look, you know what? I'm gonna, look, there's
Well, it was
certain
good knowing you, Josh.
there's certain people I hold that dearly to. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying anybody else. But there's certain people that really irk me the wrong way when it came to about Star Wars in general. Hey, look,
Yeah, but if they Dom, I don't know why you're worried about that. If they don't like it, they don't like it. Oh well, that's on them.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Who cares? Don't let it fuck you
Yeah.
shit up, dude. I mean, don't even
you
worry.
want to love it, just love it. It doesn't matter how anyone else feels
You're a
about it.
Cowboy fan. Most of America hate fucking Cowboys,
So,
right? So you can relate, dude. You know, don't even let it bug. No, man.
it's
Don't
true.
mess with your day, dude.
And I do have
Listen.
receipts of old items.
Listen, I remember when the prequels came out, people hated those
Trash.
movies.
And look, yeah,
trash.
They were trash, except
Yeah.
for the third one.
A lot
Yes,
more people
sure.
like it now than ever before.
right.
I would.
Because
I
a
would
lot
just
of
see the
hold on,
Because they grew up on those.
A lot of those people were very young and grew up, and now they're older now, and they can voice how they like the prequels. You know, I've grown to love the prequels. The Clone Wars helped with that. I grew to like, okay, I could kind of put it all together and accept it. But I always took from the prequels the best parts and made one movie in my head, and I was able to deal with it that way. So I can't even do that with the sequels.
You know, the problem with Star Wars fandom, DC fandom, Marvel fandom, any fandom out there, you can't make 100% of the fans happy no matter what you do.
You know why? Look, this story, a lot of stuff is not driven by story anymore. They worry more about the sexuality of characters than worry about story, and that's what's happening with a lot of the stuff today. The sexuality, yeah. Will I love a lesbian on scene with Shin and Sabine? Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? I'm a fucking man. But that shouldn't drive the story to make it impelling to a point where it makes sense.
It shouldn't be her only redeeming factor is the fact that she's a lesbian.
Wait,
Exactly.
who are you talking about?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
saying-
know.
I don't even know how we got on this conversation.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with this one, Dom.
I'm saying no. The
I-
sexuality, like every book. If you read a novel now, they talk about, oh yeah, the sexuality of a character. I don't care about the sexuality of the character. If they're a lesbian, if they're gay, whatever, just make
Is
good.
it integral to the story?
Make a story exactly, but it might not be. If they just put it in there for the sake of putting it in there to please certain.
Dom, you're going down that path.
No, I'm just saying.
Ruh-roh.
That's what I'm
Ruh-roh.
trying to say. When it comes to TV and movies and books and stuff like that,
Excellent.
story. Make the story the focal point.
But I don't get what you're saying about Star Wars.
Me neither.
There-
You all down.
There really hasn't been any sexual driven storylines in Star Wars ever.
Luke kissing Leia.
Right.
Well, yeah, that.
Yeah, a little
Incest.
incest.
A little
No, I'm not
incest.
talking about now. If you go in the books, if you read the books, there's a
They
lot
didn't
of-
know that then.
Well, I don't read the books.
a lot of the books.
Yeah, but the books aren't Disney writing the books.
Still, yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is Disney writing the
It
books.
is Disney.
Oh, it is.
They're writing the books now.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, it is.
So, but
Well,
that's what
they
I'm
hire
saying.
writers. It's
Like,
not.
I don't
Well,
care.
right, correct, right.
Make like what people.
And they do have a political
Star
agenda.
Wars.
They've talked what they've talked, but I just don't read it because I just don't like the High Republic. I think it's fucking boring. And
Look, I'm not saying that. Look, I want to see that. I'm saying that, but the fact is that the story's been great. I'm enjoying the story to what they're doing up to this point.
Hey, so
That's
you
what-
think they're gonna drop a full on lesbian scene in
they're not-
Ahsoka at some point?
They're not gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
No, he just saying there. I don't even know why we went down this road, bro.
I don't know why we talking about this.
He's just saying if they did, if Kathleen Kennedy allowed it, he would enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know how that would make.
That,
You
that,
say-
that
because
doesn't make.
the tension, if you see the tension between the two of them when they're fighting with the lightsabers, that's so beautiful. I love it.
Adalo is not.
That would be, yeah. No.
So, yeah.
All right,
So you.
what you
I don't
saying,
know.
Sticks?
I don't know what to say of that.
Yeah.
I have a lot I could say, but you know.
You know what?
That's how we're gonna
All
lead
right,
into this
time-
topic.
I say it's
Time to
time to
move
talk about
on.
9/11.
Oh yeah.
In honor of 9/11, I picked thanks to Josh, I picked some books that are tribute to 9/11. Never forget. First up, we have A Moment of Silence, features 4 wordless stories reflecting different perspectives on September 11th, all inspired by true events, includes introduction by then New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani. This 40-page color comic book salutes heroes of September 11th, 2001 World Trade Center attacks. Various writers, but I love this cover. I have a copy of it.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
I think I have that as well.
I think I had it at one time. I think I had that and the old black Spider-Man cover. The black, I had that.
Dom has been eating onions and they make him crazy.
Yes, I do eat onions every day.
Let the hate flow, Dom. Don't encourage him.
Nah.
We're at Dom DEFCON 4.
I don't think that was hate. I think that was love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, we have The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, 36. Shows Marvel superheroes and villains reacting to the events of 9/11 by Joe Krasinski and John Romita. Published by Marvel in 31st of October in 2001. I showed this book earlier.
Yep. There's also a Marvel must-have edition.
Oh, they have one? I didn't even know that.
Oh,
Yep,
I
there's
didn't
a
know
Marvel
that
must-have.
either.
It's got 3 issues of Amazing Spider-Man in it.
Now I'm going to have to look for that. Thanks,
You
Sticks.
showed this book earlier.
Yes.
Was that the slab you showed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I thought the towers were part of the book. I didn't realize that was a.
No, it's a
Oh.
That's pretty
big
cool.
ass-
Yeah, no, that's a
Okay,
that's a sketch.
that makes it much cooler.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
That's cool.
Next up, we have The Call of Duty, The Brotherhood by Chuck Austin, David Finch, about first responders, EMTs, firefighters, police officers in the wake of 9/11. Published by Marvel, June 5th of 2002. It's a great cover.
Yeah, I don't have this one.
Yeah, I've never seen this one.
I don't think so. Were there
Next.
2 covers to this, or no? Just the one.
I've only I didn't see another cover, but there might be.
Okay.
Nice.
Next up, Heroes. The world's greatest superhero creators honor the world's greatest heroes. 9/11. A book of 64 full-page illustrations paying tribute to those who attempted to save lives on 9/11, published by Marvel in October 2001.
I've never seen this one either.
Made there. It's a great cover.
Yeah.
I got it here somewhere. Let me see if I can pull it out. If I find it, if I find it, come back to me. But keep going.
Be cool to see what other art and what other artists are writing.
Yeah.
It just started storming here.
Well, it's Florida.
Yeah,
All right. Next up, we have Be Kind Rewind. Seeing what VHS tapes are doing this week and what they're selling for and why are people buying them. First up, Field of Dreams, the McDonald's promo version sealed. 1989, sold for $131. The only way you can get this at the time was to buy a Big Mac or a Happy Meal, and you could buy a copy of this for $6.99.
That's what I wanted
I
with
remember
my
that.
Happy Meal.
Yeah, right?
Field of
Video.
Dreams.
UFC's it.
if you eat it,
Yeah,
it will
too.
come.
Yes.
If you eat it, people will come.
I forgot
That's what-
McDonald's used to do that.
That's what Dom
Sell
does.
movies.
Happy Meals used to be fun back in the day.
Be
McDonald's,
happy.
Burger
Exactly.
King, Pizza Hut.
We used to have really good stuff.
If you will build it, they will come with fries.
I love the toxic toys I used to put inside there. So that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
this day and age of mental. the
All the lead paint
lead
What
paint,
they-
exactly.
with our fries.
I just found out they have adult Happy Meals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They did.
I've gotten those before.
Dom's wrestling tapes, but
Yeah.
at the streets of New York.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep.
Next up, we have Porky's.
Oh, I love
VHS 1981, CBX Fox, sealed new with marks, sold for $169.
The watermarks. That sounds a little creepy. There, it could be.
No.
Watermarks. I don't like that sound.
Ah,
It's like it's on the plastic wrap.
Yeah.
It's like
Have you ever played the Atari game of this movie?
what?
no,
They have an Atari game of Porky's?
it's gotta
There's
be
an Atari
terrible.
game where you
2-bit
you're
Porky's.
trying to get to you're trying to get to Porky's, and you're getting chased around by the gym coach or the lady there, Miss Tessmacher or whatever her name was. It is a horrible game.
What are you playing? Sock and mole, like the freaking thing hitting going to the glory holes? Fucking trying to hit the.
Whoa! What about Glory Holes? Somebody said Glory Holes?
Damn.
Easy.
That was quick.
She said, I had it in my hands.
I know it everywhere.
It has a mole.
Mhm.
Next up, The Matrix. First print, new factory seal, sold for $374.
Dang, okay.
Yeah,
That's great.
that's not a lot of money.
Yeah, for that. I think that's a lot.
Yeah,
Next up,
You got to
we
be very
have-
lucky to get these factory sealed because these movies are watched over and over and over again. You buy.
Yeah.
No one expected them to be that much money. That's what it's
No.
money.
Yeah, people bought them, probably just left them in attic or somewhere.
Or in their apartment.
Next up, Cinderella, Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection, new sealed VHS clamshell, sold for $1K.
I don't believe that
What?
Yep,
at
1K.
all.
I got a friend of mine that has all these tapes sealed up.
Yeah,
That's a shenanigan buy right there.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that's legit at all.
There's no way that they made so many of those. There's no way that's $1,000 worth. I don't care if it's a black diamond or whatever the big thing is. But
Yeah,
it's not. I would never. Even And my favorite movie is Walt Disney's Black Hole. I would never pay $1,000 for that movie. Never.
Next up,
Shenanigans, I say shenanigans.
we have Dirty Dancing, first release, VHS, factory seal, sold for $225.95.
I had the time of my life.
I had that on a recorded videotape with Top Gun and Return of the Jedi.
It's a classic.
Nobody puts Brucey in the corner.
Hold on.
You sure it wasn't mixed with Return of the Jedi? So you have them talking, all of a sudden the dance comes in.
No, it started out the network television premiere of Return of the Jedi. We recorded that off TV, and then it was Top Gun off of another tape of some sort, and then it was Dirty Dancing. It was only like the first 3/4 of the movie.
Okay.
Somewhere I have a VHS recorded of the trilogy from the first showing on HBO. Way back in the day.
Yeah.
So the seller has 0 feedback. It was only one bid at $1,000.
Yeah, that's
Shenanigans.
Fake as fuck.
Yep. Shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
There you go.
I don't trust that.
Yep.
Does it show on the seller's the name?
CETH 55.
How many positive
What is feedback?
feedback?
Feedback is 0. He has 0 feedback.
I didn't even see that. Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Next
And
up,
it actually looked like he's got another one up. Or no, it's Snow White. He's asking $1,000 for Snow White too.
Nice.
Dang.
Good luck.
next up, we have Timeless. Timeless movie talk, where everyone on the panel picks a movie and discuss why it still holds up to them and why it's possibly timeless. First up, we have Dances with Wolves, directed by Kevin Costner and written by Michael Blake. It stars Kevin Costner, Mary McDonnell, Graham Greene, and Rodney Grant, released in 1990.
Yes. Fantastic movie. Best Oscar for 1990. Best director Kevin Costner.
Hey, Anthony.
It's a great movie, man. You know what? It was that conversation that we were having about Avatar that made me think of this movie.
I figured that's why you brought it up, because you had to have been thinking about that.
Right.
You were so easily influenced, Lo.
I was, but however,
very easily.
Movie, though. Like, this is a fantastic fucking movie.
I've never seen this. I can't speak on it.
Anybody seen it?
Really?
You've never
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute for me, but it's one I rewatched a lot. Even back then.
Josh will pay $1,000 for the Narcos version of Cinderella from Colombia.
If it was sealed, maybe.
Kevin Costner's a hack. How does he keep getting work?
Oh my god! I like Kevin Costner. Field of Dreams, man.
Yeah, he's done some good movies, bro.
Did we lose someone?
I mean, he's not like. I mean, he's
right.
right. But I mean, this movie was fucking solid. But he's made some horrible movies. We know that.
Hey, listen, he's a good actor. You know, great
Waterworld
movie.
I mean, he's a good actor. Say great, but this is a fucking great movie. This is like, I don't think he'll ever do anything close to being this good. Princess.
You don't think he did? Wait, you don't think he did anything post this any good?
I mean, Bodyguard was all right.
Bodyguard was awesome.
Bodyguard was amazing.
What else did he have?
That's my wife's.
Fedora, you're gonna be on my bad side.
Waterworld wasn't as bad as everybody said it was. It just flopped, but I don't think it was that bad. I don't watch the Paramount show, but I mean, I don't think that counts. Oh, I like the movie he did with. That's just because I like Ben Affleck's ex-wife. Where it's a sports movie. Where he's a GM, I think. Is he a GM?
Oh, Playbook.
Draft. Or
Playbook.
Is it Playbook? That movie was alright, but that was
little update.
Oh, the draft. The draft one,
Was
right?
it Draft?
Where he-
yeah, with Tim and Ben Affleck's ex-wife, Electra.
Red 5 lost power. He'll try to come back.
Oh,
He'll get his
shit.
power back.
Oh shit! Yeah.
He just said it was a
Be
big
safe.
storm.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hit the like button for Red 5 power going out.
Yeah. Hit it anyways.
Hit it anyway.
Did it anyway. So it's-
Get those likes up for us.
That's horrible.
The likes keeps the power on at Kingdom of Nerds. Thank
Yep.
you. AOA cried during the Bodyguard. Oh,
It's a fucking.
they had the games, toys, and theme parks ready. Another timeless Western is Tombstone. I agree. Bodyguard was amazing. Equals insanity. Wow. AOA with his hot takes tonight.
There you go.
What was the Bodyguard?
And
Yep.
I mean, I don't, was I even born when that movie came out?
The
89.
Bodyguard.
That came out in 92,
90?
93?
90,
Okay,
yeah.
so I was 6. All right.
Yeah, he was kind of. I
Didn't
guess.
that movie
I've
win an Academy
I've
Award?
never seen the
Maybe 91,
Bodyguard.
Yeah, it was with him and Whitney Houston.
That's great. That was a great movie.
The soundtrack. I mean, that soundtrack put her on. Well, it didn't put her on the map, but it.
No, it didn't.
She yeah,
It kept her on the map, that's for sure.
kept her on the map for sure.
Yep.
I like that.
I think that was the first time somebody had covered Dolly Parton's song and did it better than Dolly Parton.
Mm.
Just saying. Just saying.
I think she did it as good as Dolly Parton. I'll never discount Dolly Parton.
I don't think I've heard the Dolly Parton version.
Really?
Right.
It's the same
Good.
thing.
Really good.
Just like the Kate Bush song. I prefer the what's her name? Meg Myers version. Way more better than that
Keep
Kate
Bush.
Bush song.
I love Bull Durham. Another good movie.
Is she related to Stan Bush, the one who did the touch for Transformers the movie?
You got the touch.
You got the touch.
I don't know who sung that.
You Stan Bush. She just said it.
Stan Bush.
Ed Bush.
No, I'm talking about Kate Bush.
Yeah, I know, but I asked if she was related.
Oh, I have no
They're
idea.
related.
Great movie.
Oh.
Great movie.
So, does the panel agree that this is timeless or it's not timeless?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
is it a prequel to Avatar?
Agreed. Agreed. And does the audience agree that this is timeless?
I ain't so.
Well,
I think so.
no.
Care, dude.
Lopez is feeling salty tonight.
Nah, I'm trying to do balls, watch the game.
See, this is why you can't be on streams on Monday Night Football.
As long as it's going our way, that's all I care.
Nah,
Next up,
game.
Empire Records, directed by Alan Moyle, written by Carol Heikkinen. It stars Anthony LaPaglia, Maxwell Caulfield, Debbie Mazur, Rory Cochran, Johnny Whitworth, Robin Tooney, Renee Zellweger, and Liv Tyler.
And
My
Liv.
wife,
Perfect
Never heard of any of them.
my wife
timing.
watches it all the time.
I love this movie.
Records.
This is one of my
Crazy.
favorite '90s movies.
Yeah, not a fan.
And Liv
What's it
Tyler was really hot in this movie.
What's it about? I've never seen it.
Working at a record store.
Yeah, it's
Huh.
kind of boring.
Boring.
Yeah, I
Boring.
don't like this movie.
What? You
So
said
it's
boring?
Clerks. So is it Clerks?
What?
Is it like Clerks?
In a record store, yes.
I think Clark's.
We're gonna, you know,
I think I enjoy. Yeah, I think I like that one. I think I've seen it maybe once though. But this one I didn't really. Not for me. That's okay.
I'll have to watch it.
It's kind of boring.
This movie's timeless, but it's like a very specific. It takes place in a very specific time that really will never probably happen again. It's just like working in a record store in the '90s, early '90s, or yeah, like mid '90s, like with indie rock and all that stuff. It's a great movie.
Yeah, all the cool kids worked at record stores in the '90s.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah.
according to this
Yeah.
movie, probably.
all the hot girls did.
Yep.
No,
Mhm.
not where I grew up, but
So has everybody seen this except for Josh, right?
I see it
I've
so
never
many
seen it,
times because my wife watches it. She's always watching this bits and pieces on YouTube and watching it when we're on the plane going to Texas. She was watching it. So,
Yeah, I agree. This is timeless. That Kate Bush song is trash.
Wow.
Jeez.
Hey.
PK is in rare form tonight.
Keep running up that hill.
Yeah, like Meg Myers' version is so better. But
You know, if you guys get a chance, Josh, you get a chance, you should watch this. It's really
No, I
funny.
definitely will. I definitely will.
It's like a semi-stoner movie almost.
Looks like it.
yeah, I just back then I was like, this shit. I didn't, and I tried watching it again as a, in my 20s, 30s. Couldn't do it, dude. Couldn't even finish it. Isn't a Baldwin on this fucking movie? Is there a Baldwin in this movie? The record store owner?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's been so long.
I don't remember.
I imagine that's what stoners looked like in the 90s.
They did.
Baggy clothes.
Like preppies.
Those are not preppies.
We wore a lot of baggy clothes. I don't know about these cats.
Kind of like almost hipster.
No, boobies. We need more boobies.
A lot of
Bloody schoolgirls.
You need that.
The emo girl.
But I remember it was like not that good in this shit. Dude.
High Fidelity is better than Empire Records.
Probably, dude. High Fidelity. That's fuck.
High Fidelity is definitely good, but I don't know if I'd say it's better than Empire.
I agree.
I remember who's in
Empire
High-
is better.
I think I might like that one better than that one. Than this one.
The Anthony LaPaglia played the store owner.
Oh.
That's right. He looks like a Baldwin.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Next up, we have The Blob, directed by Irving Yearworth and written by Kay Lineker, Theodore Simonson. It stars Steve McQueen, Annetta Cossart, Earl Rowe, and Olin Holland. Released in 1958.
Now,
Great movie.
I know this movie is way before I was born, but in the 70s, I know they had The Return of the Blob in the 70s, which kind of both movies actually got my attention. Back in the 70s, there was on Channel 11, you had Chiller Theater. Chiller, the hand comes up, Chiller, and the hand comes down. There was a horror thing, and that's where I was first in the mid to late 70s exposed to the original Blob with Steve McQueen, and then back in 72, I seen when the second 72 had the other Blob. I seen that too. So I saw like back to back, and they had like a whole marathon of things back in the late 70s, which and I was afraid because I was a kid. But the fact is that I always made fun of movies back in the day growing up, saying this is black and white. Where's the color? But those are the movies. If you watch Jackie Gleason classics, back in the day, it was black and white. But so I enjoyed this. A substance from space that actually grew and terrorized the town and ate everything it possibly can. And then we got a remake back in 1988, which was pretty cool. But it can't compare.
I like both of them.
It can't compare to 1958 because that was the height of horror, like horror classics. The horror today is because of these movies back then. And I can remember at the end when they finally stopped the Blob. I remember.
No spoilers. No,
I just remember it's a lot. No, but I remember at the end when the sheriff was standing on the Blob itself. The little goo came out and went up his leg and was like a question mark.
What kind of movie is this?
I know, right? No, but it was awesome. I enjoyed this, and this is still to this day. I love these classic movies.
Lopez had to
They'll
go.
always be timeless because this is what started the whole horror genre, man. This stuff like this,
And I believe this was Steve McQueen's first film role.
Yep, Steve McQueen. Yep. Go figure.
Hollywood has been remaking movies over and over for decades now.
Exactly. Yes. Rebooting everything.
Yeah.
So
it's nothing new.
I wouldn't be surprised if they remake this again now for a new audience. Just to, but I feel bad because the original stuff is the classics, the stuff that would never die because it's always timeless.
Yep.
I want a Vin Diesel
Agreed.
remake.
You want to?
Family.
Hey Dom, do you remember the movie The Stuff?
Yes.
Where they ate the yogurt or ice cream or whatever it was, and it was part alien.
Yes.
Oh, that movie was so disgusting.
Also, you know what? I thinking back, if you have the channel Chiller, they have the horror channel that's on one of the networks, and they have all different horror flicks. And I'm telling you, I'm going to give you my pick right now. My next movie for next week, and we'll talk about it. Food of the Gods.
Oh,
I think I saw that.
I love those when the animal, the rats got big and stuff like that because of the food and all that. I love that movie. But yeah, I like sitting down watching these classics over and over again, and it may not have the cursing, but they do have the intrigue, the horror, the romance.
Horror.
Make sure you text me that later.
Yeah. In the getaway, yes, exactly. Back in the day where you can't do that now. But yeah, this is good stuff.
Dade is building a YouTube channel to review these old movies. I will not be reviewing anything from this century. It will be all 20th century films.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Are you serious?
They colored this too. They made a color version in 1958. They colorized it. They made it. They put color. If I'm not mistaken, I swear.
AOA, just regular New York rats.
Exactly. True.
No, I will say this: Baltimore rats are huge.
Dude.
They're huge.
If late night you're in the train station, they're waiting for the train. I swear, they're jockeyless. They're like horses that come out of the freaking goddamn.
Yeah. Heading down the strip.
Jockeyless. I love that. All right, next up, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, directed and written by Kevin Smith. So it's Jason Mewes, Kevin Smith, Shannon Elizabeth, Jason Lee, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Will Ferrell, Eliza Dushku, Ali Larter, and Chris Rock, released in 2001.
Yeah, so this was my pick. Continuing on the stoner theme of movies. I mean, this is pretty far out there. I don't, just in case anyone hasn't seen it, it's about Jay and Silent Bob, and they find out their two comic characters, Blunt Man and Chronic, are going to get turned into a movie, and they're not going to receive any royalties, so they try to get all the way to Hollywood and stop the movie any way they can, and a bunch of crazy shit along the way.
Yeah.
Hello.
I think the best part of this movie is Mark Hamill.
Yes.
It's Cockknocker.
Why they call you the Cockknocker?
Eliza Dushku, she was freaking hot in this too. Her younger version.
I had a crush on her back in the day.
I met her in real life. I worked for a hotel in New York City, and she stayed there with Rick Fox because she's dating Rick Fox because he dated all the hot women for some reason. He had the money, I guess he had the looks and the cash, so that's why he played for the Lakers. He was with all of them, but she was with him, and of course I was like, "Damn, that's really her." Faith from Buffy.
I loved her character on Buffy. She was amazing. I love this movie. It George Carlton, what was it? Carlton? What's in it?
Carlin.
With the rules of the road.
Yeah.
He went. Whoop.
You got to give them a little incentive.
He was best in Dogma.
Yes.
Buddy Christ.
Plus,
I love this movie.
Irons.
Everybody agree? Timeless.
Oh yes,
I like this movie.
I mean, I personally seen it too many times, but that's the me thing.
Next up, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, directed by Frank Oz, written by Dale Launer, Stanley Shapiro, and Paul Henning. It stars Steve Martin, Michael Caine, and Glenn Headley, released in 1988.
That's a good movie.
Yeah,
That's a good
this
movie.
is a great movie, classic comedy from the '80s. I thought they maybe were going to make a remake of this at one point, and I think it fell through. Thank God. I don't think they ever did. You could go back and watch this no matter what time period you're living in, and it's a great comedy. It's nothing current event, nothing current event about it. So it's not like you have to know anything that's going on in that time frame. It's just two guys that are con artists that go around trying to solicit money from these old folks, and I would tell anyone to give this movie a try, and I think you'll like it.
Yeah, anything Steve Martin is in,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think he's had that many bad movies anyway.
I always like Roxanne.
Roxanne's
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
That's good. The Jerk.
The Jerk.
Mm-hmm.
So many great movies under his belt.
Next week I'll have an not obscure, but a lesser known Steve Martin movie that I like, that I think everyone should watch. So look out for that one next week.
Is it My Blue Heaven?
No, it is not My Blue Heaven. But that is a good movie too.
This milk old as ice inside.
All right. Next up, we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, directed by Chris Columbus, written by Steve Kloves, stars Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, Emma Watson, Alan Rickman, and the legendary Maggie Smith, released in 2001. I love this movie.
That's a movie to get stoned to. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Don't equate Harry Potter with being stoned. Damn it!
Too late.
It's a great film. It shows the bonds of friendship, and if you're different, you'll always find somebody just like you. How to ask for help. It's a great movie for all ages.
Yep. All of them.
Yeah.
And acting in this movie is next level, even when they were kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I had never read the books, and I remember when this came out to the theater, it was getting a lot of good buzz, and because of the books. So me and my then girlfriend, now wife, went to see it, and we went to see every one after that because we liked it so much. So
I've never seen this movie.
oh my God. Have you read the book? Have you ever read the book? Or
Nope.
no?
I've read all 7 books 3 times so far.
Really?
I eventually want to do a 4th reader, but God, these movies are
I have them
amazing.
on Audible.
Yeah, by Stephen Fry, where he's reading.
No, I have the Jim Dale ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Great books.
Yeah.
He
own
always
them.
says
I know,
Potter
I've never
movies
read
are subpar dog crap. This guy.
The movies
been
are,
having-
yes. If you're comparing them to the
Books
I
are
guess if you can-
10 times
yeah,
better.
if you want to
Of
compare
course,
them to
that's
the
going to be
movie.
the case, but
well, especially the last 3 movies, and I'm not counting how they split up Deathly Hollows into.
Yeah.
They had really screwed the pooch on Order of the Phoenix on
Yeah.
a lot of different things, and then like
The whole
don't get me
prophecy.
started on just Half-Blood Prince. They could have made 2 movies out of that one.
yeah.
Half-Blood Prince is probably my favorite book I've ever read.
Oh, absolutely! It tells you exactly what the Horcruxes are, and then you get to it's all about the setup in book 6.
Yep. Next up, we have In the Army Now, directed by Daniel Petrie,
Oh my
written by
God.
Ken Kaufman.
Cinematic classic.
Stars Pauly Shore, Andy
Right.
Dick, David Allen Greer, Isai
Oh, man.
Morales, and Lori Petty, released in 1994.
But,
Oh my God.
the greatest movie ever. Let's see. I watched it when it came out, of course, but Really liked Andy Dick. I didn't know who he was at the time, and that was before
He's
he
a
kind of
dick.
got all weird.
Dick really is a dick.
He's really a dick.
It really is.
David Allen Greer, fresh off of freaking In Living Color.
In Living Color, yeah.
Lori Petty, that was like just getting started. Like, god dang, this movie was fantastic. We watched it in. We used to watch it in ROTC when I was in high school, because it was when we were Army ROTC, of course. Yeah, the Glendale Water Boys. He gets into it because of his brother's a poor man. They do water purification, so they go to war. Oh, I love it. It's a great movie. Great movie. Probably one of the best top Pauly Shore ones that came out during that time, like The Son-in-Law, Encino Man, stuff like that.
I did like Encino Man.
I like The Son-in-Law the best, I think.
Son-in-Law was great.
And it had Lori Petty before she went on to do Tank Girl, which was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
True that. But yeah.
Great movie.
He chose me to pick a movie. I'm like, well, god dang, put me on the spot, why don't you? It's like right before the show started.
It was a good one.
Vince, I love this movie and Encino Man.
Right.
Pauly is a black hole of entertainment.
What? He is an American treasure, dude.
Is that a
was
wow.
The Weasel, man.
The Weasel.
Oh, jeez.
No weeds in the juice. Freaking... Oh man, come on! That was like one of the greatest movies of all time.
All right, next. What was that? He said Encino Man.
Encino Man was good.
Next up, we have FOC.
Oh man.
All up
This
to
is
you,
a
buddy.
this is a big FOC. I had to take stuff out of it. There was so much this week. It was ridiculous. It's just there's let's just start. So cover buys. There's the Gabriel Delato Batman for this week. Issue 138. That's a pretty sweet cover. There's
that's cool.
Yeah, Nakayama did connecting covers for Birds of Prey #2, cover B and C. And Josh, there is background on these, so you can.
Barely. I mean,
it's there. It's there.
A lot of sunrise, a lot of sunshine.
Yeah, see something.
It's cool that they're connecting, I guess, but
yeah. And then there's the 125 Chris Batchlow incentive with Zealot, which is pretty cool. And then the 150 Otto Schmidt bubblegum cover.
Yeah.
Yep.
I missed out on that one.
Same. And then I don't know. You guys like this Fire and Ice Sway incentive?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it, but it's I don't know.
It just looks the art looks a little funny.
Yeah.
Like I know
it's just a weird pose.
Yeah, the way her leg is, like her leg goes all the way up to her. I don't know, just and then I don't know, just the way.
Just some weird perspective, yeah.
Good perspective.
And then I loved this Ryan Brown 125 Joker incentive.
Oh, that's
that's great.
That's cool. That is cool.
So that was pretty sweet. And then there's Poison Ivy 15 Souza Micah, which was cool. The 125 Seb McKinnon Poison Ivy, which I liked a lot.
Beautiful.
That's a cover in my heart right there.
Which one? The Seb McKinnon?
Yeah. Poison Ivy and two batshit crazy girls.
Yep. Frolicking in the
exactly.
Plane. And then there's the David Nakayama 150.
Oof.
I like how she's got mushrooms and shit growing on her.
People love their mushroom covers.
Well, that's going to be a thing soon, mushroom covers. And then Nathan Zerdy did the 125 Shazam 4 and the 150 Gerald Perel Shazam 4.
Yeah, the 150. It gives like old school Captain Marvel vibe.
Golden Age.
Yeah, I got the Golden Age look.
Yeah, I like that.
That's why I liked it. Yeah, that was cool.
Wow, and Zerdy's doing a cover with no tattoos.
Yeah, I actually like that.
I like it.
Yeah, they're both good. This one I couldn't pass up. The Disney 100, Amazing Spider-Man. I mean, it's another ASM 300 homage.
Have you been
but
getting these? Has anybody been getting these all these variant covers with the Disney characters?
I've
My
been getting
friend
the color. I haven't been getting the incentives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've
I've
got
been
a
ordering
few.
3 of every one. Yeah.
I get mostly the ASM ones for my ASM boxes, but
Yeah.
I haven't gotten all of them. And yeah, I'm not getting the one in 100 unless I can get it for,
way below his
A
shoe.
dollar.
stupid cheap. Yeah, well, I won't find it for $1, but unless someone had it on Whatnot, and I'm the only person in the room.
I think if you were to try to get a 1/100 though, this ASM 300 homage would probably be the one to get. But
Mhm.
Mhm.
I don't know. There's going to be a lot of them out there. And this Gabriel Delato Silver
That's-
Surfer is just
Oh,
amazing.
beautiful. That is
Mhm.
amazing.
Is there a trade dress for that?
Yeah, there is a
Mhm.
trade
that-
dress.
The Black Surfer, right? The black.
Yep.
I know that. Yeah.
Ooh, we've got Thor's hammer too.
Yeah, that's something.
That's interesting.
But that,
Interesting.
I mean, you can't get that cheap anywhere either.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
That's a nice cover.
And there was Star Wars Dark Droids. This was an open order Ken Lashley cover. I just thought it was pretty cool.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah, and then
Old
yeah,
time.
Mandalorian #2, the 125 David Marquez incentive with Ahsoka.
Nice.
Got to get that. You know why?
And then the one, why?
It's the first appearance of Morgan Elsworth. The
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And then the 1/100 Raza. I'm not really. It's supposed to be Virgin, but I couldn't find a good picture of the Virgin copy.
Mhm.
Hey,
I don't know if I like that though.
Did you see the Mike Mayhew cover of Ahsoka?
Oh, is it on his
Mhm.
store?
Yeah. Oh my God, that cover looks
Yeah.
nice. Oh, I'm gonna
Best
I'm looking
best
forward
cover
to it.
he's done in a long time.
It comes out Wednesday. It's supposed to the pre-order drops Wednesday.
Yeah, he had it on his Whatnot sale tonight.
Yeah, it's freaking nice, man.
Yeah, that is a nice cover.
Nice.
What number for this number? For number 5?
It's
Yeah.
it's his incentive. He has the Virgin and the trade dress. Check it
Yeah,
out. It's really hot. The Virgin, if you get it autographed on a 9/8, put that up on the wall. That's beautiful, man.
Trying to find it. If anybody can find it, we can put it up.
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah.
We got the Wolverine #38, the 1/100 Addy Grenade Virgin variant.
Nice.
The 125 was the trade version of this.
The one in 25?
Yeah, the 125 incentive was the actual trade,
Wow.
and then the 1/100 was the version.
Mm.
And then we got the J. Scott Campbell, Royal 1 in 20 Sheena, Queen of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Thought that was a
Nice.
good Royal.
Mm.
And then everybody's been talking about this Lovecraft Call of Cthulhu cover D by Ignacio No.
There it is.
I like that.
That's
Oh, that's cool.
Hold
that's
on.
the Virgin
Let me.
cover.
Yep.
And then that's the trade dress.
Nice.
And he's selling those on his website?
Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday it drops. It says let me see, Wednesday. Yeah, pre-sale 9:15, 12 p.m. Eastern time.
I knew you would like it, Joe.
I've seen on Instagram a lot of talk about this cover already. It's see
Yeah.
what happens.
This a one shot?
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be easy for me. I like that.
Wolverine's pretty cool. I'm sorry, I didn't get a
Yeah.
chance to. I'm not a big
Uh,
Wolverine fan. Collecting Wolverine covers, pretty cool.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the Addy Grenade. He always does good stuff with Wolverine.
I like also the Royal Sheena. He does
Yeah.
great G.I. Joe covers.
He does. Yeah, he does some amazing G.I. Joe stuff. And then here's more of those new Champions characters variants with the new I forget what they were.
Oh, the
Avengers.
sidekick variant.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
sidekicks that aren't really characters, but they're making covers for them anyways.
Yeah.
I wonder if these characters will appear at some later point.
I don't know.
If there's somebody
I
that
can't
calls the first
imagine they would just
appearance.
do it.
But
I don't think they would just do it like that.
but these characters are nobodies.
No,
Are they-
they're not in the comics yet.
Yeah. I think
So
this is
when
supposed to be
they-
part of a new group, right?
Maybe.
Maybe a
I
new
don't know.
champions
I think
group
that's what
coming.
I read. They're going to be part of a new group. I can't
I
remember
can
what
just
the group is
imagine
called.
when they get their first appearance in a comic, these books are going to shoot up. Everybody's going to be hunting them down.
Yep. I was
These
trying to
are
figure
all-
out if that's Blade's daughter or not.
No, that's not Blaze. Daughter.
Bloodline, right? What's her name?
That's-
Bloodline.
No, that's not Bloodline.
Brielle
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Plus, I think it's a dude.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
And then we got Baby Groot. Baby Groot, Star-Lord, some Magneto girl, and I don't know what this Venom thing is. It's like a little spider. And there's one more, I think. Yeah, Wolverine. Another apparent child of Wolverine.
Oh Jesus! It's the stepchild of a delinquent parent that gave him up in childbirth. Who knows?
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
hey, you know how? Thinking about how old Wolverine is, and I'm sure he's been, doing the
Been
deed
around. Yeah.
throughout the centuries.
He's probably got a ton of kids we don't know about.
But you know what makes me
Probably
laugh? None of the women, none of the kids have red hair. He loves redheads, and none of the kids have redhead because he had to have redhead somewhere down the road.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that mutant gene?
Yeah.
And has anyone seen this?
No.
No.
What is this?
It's by that new publishing company, Distillery or whatever it is.
Oh, from Amazon.
Yeah, it's all artist and writer owned. But this is written and drawn by Jock. It's a new sci-fi series. It sounds really good.
Check it out.
Yeah, interesting.
There's a lot of different covers. Another Jock cover. Joelle Jones, 110 incentive, 125.
I like that.
Yeah, Junko Mizuno. Emma Price, 150.
Hmm.
And then a Peach Momoko.
Of course, she has have her foot in the door in a lot of the covers too.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, but this is the first major release by this publisher. They put out that book a couple weeks ago that was just like preview stories.
Yeah.
And then this I really like too, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new series by IDW, and it's pretty much this little bear. She's a serial killer.
Oh,
She only kills outside of her little forest, and somebody kills another animal in the forest, and now she's mad, so she's going to hunt down the serial killer that killed whoever killed this bear. They say it's Dexter meets Richard Scarry's Busy Town.
Okay,
So,
that sounds
yeah,
good.
it looks like a lot of fun. Another animal book. There's also a 125 virgin cover and a black and white of the second cover, 150.
So they killed Huckle,
Yeah, I don't know.
or with the worm.
Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. And then
This is what I'm
Transformers
waiting
and Opposite.
This is what I'm waiting for.
Yep. There's a ton of covers for Transformers. I love these
Mhm.
covers too.
I know.
They're great.
The Soundwave cover sold out. It was an incentive. It was a store exclusive. It was a Soundwave cover. It was like $39. They sold out limited to like 600 copies, and now it's like $100 online. I'm like, God damn it! Anything with
That's
Soundwave,
ridiculous.
it
That's
pisses me
ridiculous.
off.
Yeah, this Ryan Otley cover was pretty cool. I thought.
I'm gonna
Orlando
get
Aracena, the 110.
Yep.
Cliff Chang, 125. I think the 150 here. This has been my favorite so far.
Yeah,
Francis
that's
Manipal.
really cool,
I love that cover.
I just
then
hate
there's
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I just hate the human characters. I like.
Yeah,
I know you have to have them to draw the story going, but I wish it was just like robots. And if you
Yeah.
did G.I. Joe, it should be like G.I. Joe's on the cover, like a cool character, somebody like Cobra or something like that on the cover.
well, who know? Yeah, we don't know what's going to be on the spoiler cover. Maybe it
I
will
know.
be some GI Joe. So,
Maybe.
Sure.
and then there's a blank. Gotta have the
Okay, Ronnie.
Void Rivals #1 has a 4th printing.
Wow.
I got all three so far. Might as well get this
Yeah.
one.
Might as well get the other one.
Yep.
This one's for Josh. My Little
Hey.
Pony, black, white, and blue. First appearance of Misty.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
110 Shauna
Misty,
Grant. And
nice.
125 Casey Collar. Yep, Misty. New pony. New pony for the brony.
It's the bronies.
I just want more Doctor Who's. That's all I want.
Goose. And Amazing Spider-Man 35. They're saying that this issue is going to be the start of like the next 25 issues or whatever. It's gonna. I think this is where Peter becomes the Green Goblin.
That should be pretty awesome. He never became the Grim Goblin. I think this might have a. This is very intriguing. I want to see how he becomes the Green Goblin, his worst enemy, his worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
See how he handles it.
does he
That's
kill?
exclusive.
If he kills somebody and he finds out he kills himself, wouldn't that kind of like make him like sit back and say, "I did something that I never wanted to do"? I
Yep.
know he had no control over it, but that'd be kind of cool. I'm looking forward to this.
Well, Marvel can't give Peter Parker happiness, so I'm sure that's what's going to happen.
Mhm.
Exactly.
They're going to take out a
True.
school bus full of children or something.
Oh,
Oh, that'd be
Then
awesome.
there's
No, kill
then there's a-
Spider-Boy, please. And I kill
Yeah.
Spider-Boy with a crowbar.
oh jeez.
jeez.
And then there's Captain Marvel #1. They're saying it's going to have maybe some new villains, some new characters, new supporting cast. All these covers were cool. She's getting a new costume. Jen Bartel designed the costume.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
She
Cover
looks
A by
like she
Steven
worked out
Segovia.
and got bigger.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, you see, wait till you see the other covers. There's a David Nakayama foil, Jen Bartel variant. John Tyler Christopher Negative Space variant. I like this Sway cover, but the face is kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She looks like Charlotte Flair. If you look at the face.
Yeah.
It took the
The face is off center, is what it is.
Something.
So when he did it in the digital, it's sideways instead of straight in.
Something happened.
Yeah, that's definitely off center.
And then there's the Jen
yeah.
Bartel 1/100 version. I couldn't find a copy, so I just put the trade back up there.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Marvel, the New Mutant #1, second
Of
print.
course there is.
And they reused the art of the 150 from the first print and made it black and white as the second print.
What if
they do with Star Wars ones?
Laziness. They do it all the time.
Uh-huh. So hopefully this doesn't kill the 150, but we'll see. Ranger Academy #1. It's kind of like Avengers Academy, or what's the Strange Academy?
Strange Academy.
But for Power Rangers.
Oh, that's cool.
It's weird though. They have this Edge cover. They're using it 3 times. So we got the 125, and then there's the 150 Virgin, which is pretty expensive, and then they're releasing it again on local comic shop day as a foil, much cheaper. Yeah. So if you don't want to pay money for the 125 or the 150, just wait for local comic shop day.
Yeah.
The foil for like $10. But I mean, it's a cool cover,
right? Yeah.
I'm hoping it's a good series.
That's something I don't understand, why they would do 3 the same cover.
Yeah, it's weird. American Psycho.
Yeah,
I know
boy.
Josh was looking forward to this.
Yeah, I ordered a shit ton of these.
Did you?
Yeah. A lot.
It's by Whatnot. Well, Sumerian's a part of Whatnot, isn't it?
It's by Sumerian, and the publishing company is
Massive or whatever.
Massive. It's not a Whatnot book. It's just by the same people that also do books for Whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, I like the 125 film incentive. There's the business card 110 cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And this 150 cover is pretty badass too.
Yeah.
That's cool too. Yeah.
And then the 1/100 Greg Staples, and then cover J was a film variant. And maybe that's it. That's all of them.
Thank you so much for that. Please like, sub, and share this video. Thank you everyone for coming. Our next show will be Saturday. Will be Friday. It's called The Other Show.
The Other Show. Are we
The
done?
Other Show.
We're not gonna talk about Star Wars for another 45 minutes.
No.
No. And if we
I got
are
one more Star Wars item before we go off. So actually, going through my stuff, I found this. This is actually the modern grail of Boba Fett's. Apparently, this one is like really tough to find, and people are always looking for this one. So it's the modern Grail. What they
Interesting. Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
So if you see this in stores and it's cheap, get it because it is a very tough figure to find.
What series is that from? When did that come out?
This one came out. This is actually this one only came out in Europe. So if I'm not mistaken, they had the whole set that came out. So this is it's all. If you look at the back, it's the European edition because they have all the different foreign languages,
Mm-hmm.
and it was only issued out in Europe when this dropped. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, I'm happy to find it. I think I got this for like $100 at one time, and I think it's worth a lot more now. I'm sure. So movie heroes, it's the movie hero line. Of Star Wars.
Nice.
Yeah,
cool.
they had a Canadian set too that had Yoda on the cover.
Yeah,
Those ones are hard to find. I have the Yoda one. I got that at a Canadian con.
nice.
So hit the like button on your way out. Thank you for coming. Smash it.
Smash it.
Smash it, pound it.
Smash it.
And we'll see you Friday.
Peace.